Well, hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome to Fulton, Texas. So this is a bay, Aransas Bay, that connects to the Gulf of Mexico. So this is sea level. We're in Fulton, Texas, which is north of Corpus Christi. Here's the Fulton Mansion State Historic Site. So there it is. My father's already up there. We're gonna go up there, and I think it's like $7 or something. I think he gets like a military or senior discount. I'm gonna tour this mansion here. I had the information here. There, yeah, it's 1877. So Fulton Mansion, George Fulton's engineering skills there, Victorian villa. So we'll check out the historic site. Hey Barb, Damien, Monday. Hey, good morning everybody. Thanks for tuning in here. So we're down here because I was visiting my sister for brother-in-law and nephews for Christmas. And then between Christmas and New Year's, my father and I decided to take a trip down here to Fulton Mansion, built by George Fulton, his wife Harriet Smith Fulton. Oakhurst, 3-story French Second Empire style. There it is. 1877, modern heating, ventilation, plumbing systems, gas lighting. Fulton family lived here until 1895. So there, let's check out this fountain here. So it's nice to see palm trees. We got about I don't know, 70s, low 70s. It's kind of humid. It was kind of foggy overnight. Good morning there. How's everybody doing here? Thanks for tuning in here. Yeah, so we're gonna tour this mansion here. Here's the fountain here. I'm gonna catch it with my father here. And you know, later today we'll probably get to Aransas Pass, or tomorrow we might go into Corpus Christi. Today we're going to tootle around Rockport, Fulton. Look at this amazing historic mansion here. And I think we can tour the inside there. Chris, East Lansing, Taco, how you doing there? Taco Jalapeno Salsa. Hope everybody had a good holidays there. And we'll ease into the new year. So I figured I'd get this on YouTube, landscape, this historical stuff, and it'll go with some of the other mansions and stuff. Do we know how to get in this place? How's it going? They went in the other side there, so maybe we'll go around. Oh, okay, yeah, let's go check it. There's some people over here. Okay, good. Paula, how you doing there, Chris? Yeah, thanks everybody. So, and if you got something else to do, you can watch this in the reruns. I appreciate you tuning in there live here. Yeah, here we go. Here we found how we get in this place here. Basement entrance. But we've done this like last year. We went to San Antonio. We toured some of the 7 Spanish missions there. Did the Alamo. And oh, you gotta watch your head there. Look at that. There wasn't any ADA OSHA requirements when they built this. Look how low this basement entrance. Basement. Are we streaming okay here? I think we're clear to. Oh, imagine having to do laundry in that Victorian area. Laundry was an exhausting chore that took 2 days. Oh man. There's look at the irons. Yeah. Sister pantry. Hey, look at the old canned goods. They got the old boxes, the old boxes. Figure out where we buy a ticket here. Look at the old kitchen area here. Hey, look at the stove. So here's the kitchen. Kitchens in the South were typically located in separate buildings to keep the odors and heat from entering the house. Look at this. Butler's pantry. Look at that old iron stove. Well, see, that's a new one. They put a new one in here. I'm sure this is not the... There's a glass of beer. There's your Christmas feast there. Cooking a pie. I don't know. So we're in the... Hey, look at the pies. Cookware. Okay, we're going to go up in the inside of this thing. I think we got to figure out. So let's figure out what we need to do to get into the upper part here. Where's the exit? Where do we come in? We came in this way, I think. Yeah. Basement entrance. Please close the door behind you, okay. So if you just joined, we're in Texas here. We're down in Fulton here. We're touring the Fulton Mansion here. If you have already purchased your ticket from the education, last ticket's okay. So here, let me get my father, and we'll go over to the education center and get a ticket here. We're doing all this on the fly. It just opened at 10 o'clock here. Yeah. Yeah, that's where we came in. Yeah. So here's what you saw before. You saw it says you got to go to the Education and History Center here. How you doing? Do we purchase tickets this way? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, they got the tickets there. Good. So, Valerie, how you doing there? Jovan. Yeah, Fulton. Yeah, it's south of Victoria. It's north of Corpus Christi, and the reason we went here, you know, if we come all this way to visit my sister and brother-in-law for Christmas and New Year's, I want to go. It's like a alternative to Florida. We go down here to near Corpus Christi, and there's palm trees, and it's not as warm as Florida, but trees are green. They got these beautiful live oak trees. You know me, I like history here. My father likes history, and so we'll check out this mansion. We did this in other little towns, like I did it in Aurora, Indiana. We visited that riverboat mansion there. And I get, yeah, Fulton was associated with like the steam engine, right? Yeah. So, yeah, that's what. Well, he's an engineer. He came from Philadelphia. Yeah. Cattle Baron. That's what it was. Yeah. So here, well, I'm sure it'll tell us all about it once we go up in here. Here it is, the Fulton Mansion. Denise, how you doing there? Valerie, Elena, Jovan. Good morning. Yeah, they got water fountains here, gift shop. Here's where we purchase the tickets here. Let me get a drink of water here real quick. Oh, they're not even working. It's pretty dirty. Yeah, I think we go in here.
Gift shop, I don't know. Let's go in here.
Yeah, it's $7. See, 6. Yeah, I guess we go in here.
Sorry.
That's okay, thank you.
We're making a penny, so.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, get a souvenir. That's good. How you doing?
How you doing?
Not too bad.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Here's the gift shop.
So, let's go, really. Are you a veteran? Yes, ma'am. Okay, that's the same price. Yeah. And he is an adult, so that is $60.
So here's a map of Texas here. My dad's getting the tickets here. So see, we're down Live Oak Peninsula. We're down here, south of Houston, Brazoria. These are the old towns, Austin, San Antonio. You ever heard of a town called Indianola? It was destroyed by the hurricane. Henry Smith, Texas leader here. So I don't know if this is about what? Okay, I'm coming. Yeah.
You can start here, you go left or right, you go through here, that tells you the history of the Fulton Mansion and also George and Harriet, which is a little bit of background. Then you can exit through this door right here, walk through the gardens and into the mansion. First, yes, through the back door of the mansion. The first and second floors are open and also the basement.
Okay, we've seen the basement.
Oh, and the windmill.
Oh, the windmill. Oh,
Have you
okay.
seen the windmill?
No, where's
Have you
that
heard
at?
about the windmill?
It's over here.
Yes.
Okay.
So you exit through this door right here.
Yeah.
Read that on the window there's a little story about it. Walk right down here, and it's right over here in the property behind us.
Okay. Good. We'll check that
Would you
out.
like me to show it to you? It's just.
No, I think we can find it. You described it well. Thank you. Yeah.
And
Good.
right there, and then there's a docent there to help you. It is a self-guided tour, and she'll get you started.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, ma'am. Thank you very much. Thank you both.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. It is.
Yeah, I hope everybody had a good Christmas. Nelios, how you doing there? Moved to Houston. Yeah.
I'm from Indiana, he's from Chicago.
What is she get code up there?
So here, entering 60614. So here, George and Harriet finished a new home named Oakhurst. So he was an engineer. I guess they moved down here. He became a cattle baron and was in shipping and stuff and built this big mansion here. Fulton's returned to Texas. They were bringing economic opportunities. Coleman Fulton Pasture Company gave land to San Antonio Aransas Pass Railway. See, he invested in the railroads and shipping goods. Rockport, grew fishing, hunting, a beach resort destination. We saw that yesterday. They were doing I guess this is an old hotel. They did they were fishing for oysters. And Texas Cowman, beginning of the Coleman Mathis Fulton cattle empire. I'm sure you heard of the King Ranch. These are the old Pesarios. And Henry Smith, so that's a different guy, for the Fultons to build a cattle empire. Henry Smith, Harriet's father. Okay, so that was his wife's side. And got a land claim, Oak Peninsula coastal bend area. So they got this land down here, and then they got into cattle. You ever heard of the King Ranch, Dad? You heard of the King Ranch, that giant cattle ranch? This guy was kind of like this, I guess. And then they got into railroads for shipping the cattle.
He had plenty of money, so he kind of invested it.
Yeah. Here it is, meat packing, shipping, and innovation. So we're at the museum, the historical museum that's associated with the mansion here. And so we're going to eventually do the mansion. Look at the cow hides. Yeah. Merry Christmas there, Christopher. Thanks for tuning in here. Yeah, we're down in Texas there. We're touring this historic 1877 mansion down here. And we've been enjoying the weather. It's kind of foggy today, but the sun's supposed to come out tomorrow, so we'll get some more. Starting the Fulton family, okay, from Texas to the East Coast. And so there's some old Brooklyn Bridge. No, this is the one in Cincinnati. So Roebling, we've seen this. Remember when we went to Cincinnati, we saw the Roebling suspension bridge. This was the prototype for the Brooklyn Bridge. The same guy Roebling, Washington Roebling built this bridge in Cincinnati around the Civil War, and then in the 1870s they built the Brooklyn Bridge, which was much larger, but this was the prototype for it. And how's this associated with Fulton? I know some of the Fultons did the steamboats in New York and look at, I guess they got this so you can mess with this. They broke the bridge. Yeah, Disney Dancing Doxy. I know you got a different name there on TikTok. Thanks for tuning in here. So what's it say there?
They inherited 28,000 acres, but between the three, we had three people, they owned 200,000 acres. Oh, there. The company, he's with two other guys, they had this many acres.
200,000 acres for cattle raising.
When he died, inherited, they said to keep the thing going toward the meat thing, in the cattle industry kind of died away. And so for her to keep it going, they sold off a bunch of the land.
Yeah.
So he was meat packing and shipping early on with the railroads.
Look at that. So they would build the piers out to the steamships, and then they would use it to haul the cattle. Yeah, look at that.
First ranch fences used barbed wire.
So here, let's go out and look at the mansion here. There's his wife, there's Harry Fulton. So her father's name was Smith, and he had a bunch of land here in Texas, yeah. See, they talk about the Cincinnati, the Roebling Bridge, and they got the patent, mechanical refrigeration. He had patents. George Patton had 3 patents. No wonder they made money. And blocks, fishing, the covenant-sized towers. George was in charge of building the towers. So he built the towers for the Cincinnati Roebling Bridge.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
They got that tied to Cincinnati.
Yeah, isn't that amazing? Yeah.
Water elevator. Oh, Fulton used
So he was an engineer. Yeah.
governors of water elevators. Typical wind-fired water pump for his cattle ranch. Wow. Steamboat propellers.
There's the patent office in Washington, D.C. So this is about their patents, I think. Oops.
In the 20th century.
These are the places he lived, I guess, or something. There's the start of the Fulton family.
Six, 1837. 1827. They were the early settlers. Wow. I want to record the windmill. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you. I'm going to do the whole thing here. Thanks for letting me know about that. What? Are you going to turn this crank? Teacher.
In the 20s, George worked in a school teacher in several small towns in Indiana.
That's amazing. Moved to Brazoria, 1840. Reporter.
He was superintendent of the railroad too.
Yeah. Texas Revolution. Moved
Very superintendent.
Pennsylvania.
See, he had connections to the railroads.
Yeah.
And he sold a bunch of land to the railroad too. There's a
Philadelphia.
watchmaker, and there's where it.
Indiana, that's where it started. Yeah, it's nice. Well, here, let's check out this mansion. Yeah. Well, here, let's check out this mansion, and then I want to see this windmill. We can come back here. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you. Texas, and we're going to tour this historic Fulton mansion. We're just learning about why he was down here. I guess he came down to fight in the Texas Revolution. He married into a wealthy land family that owned a bunch of land down there because the Smith family got down here in the 1827s. Before, when this was still part of Mexico, before the Texas Revolution, when like Stephen Austin and all those guys. And then they got a bunch of land and they were in cattle ranching, but he also was an engineer. He had several patents, worked on the towers for the Cincinnati Suspension Bridge, which was the prototype for the Brooklyn Bridge, had connections to Philadelphia and Indiana, but he was down here in Texas, and then they invested in the railroads, and they were in shipping, because they were shipping cattle, and they were shipping other stuff, and they had a bunch of land. And like Dad said, when the cattle industry tanked, they sold off the land.
Now, when you get inside, don't talk so loud.
No, yeah. I know that, yeah.
Hold that thing up closer to your mouth.
Yeah, we'll do it. I'm used to talking over the traffic out, walking out in the Chicago streets. I got my loud voice, and I annoy everybody talking, trying to do the narrative here. Yeah, Michael, thanks for tuning in there, Christopher. Hope you're having a good holiday there. Look at this. So you got palm trees, you got live oak trees. Look how they're holding up the limbs there.
What's this windmill or water tower?
She said it's over there. It's like the adjacent property. It's not. But here's this 1877 mansion. We're gonna check it out. But it's pretty humid. It's probably feels like upper 70s already. Here, look at the rocking chairs. I'll use my indoor voice. They had a little urn. Wow. This is a true Gilded Age mansion here. So here's the inside of the Fulton mansion here, Fulton, Texas. It's near Rockport, north of Corpus Christi. They got it decorated for Christmas. They got the little Christmas tree. They got the, look at the old phone there. Yeah, look at that fireplace. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, you get this. The Cincinnati Bridge was the prototype for the weight.
Oh, they did?
So this is like the...
Yeah, they said they had gas lights. I think it was gas light. That looked like gas lights is what they look like.
What is that?
There's
Yeah.
on that side too.
Yeah, it looks... Dad, would you call that a Texas Longhorn or is that a steer?
I don't know what it is.
Yeah.
It's like the Longhorns.
Yeah.
I had down there the two cattle that he...
That's a good question there. It's one or the other. There's the writing desk. So here's the main entrance here. Looks like the conservatory. Oh, look at that. And they got all these plants.
Wow.
Look at that antique phone.
Is this a layout of the house?
Conservatory.
Here's
Take that with you, yeah.
I guess you can take it with you.
Hey, they got it all decorated for Christmas.
This is the
Yeah.
first floor. Do you see the flowers? I guess that's in the bathroom.
Oh, look at this. Decorated for Christmas. Doesn't that look nice there? Look at that, the traditional Christmas tree. No LED lights. Wow, look at this furniture. Yeah, if you like historic furniture, they got these old stereo sky. Yeah, Colonel Mustard. Like we're in the Clue House. That's what it's like. And here's the piano. Look at this piano. Wow, look at this old piano.
Hey guys.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, how you doing?
Hey, I'm glad you're on your own.
Yeah, thank you.
We
3 years.
Wow.
From 1970 they made their own concrete out of oyster shells. It's called shellcrete.
Wow.
crushed them up and used it for the...
Concrete's made out of oyster shells. Yeah, wow.
They did it. And so this is her solarium, or her conservatory.
Yeah.
And they work from the east, see what other people did, you know. And that's what they wanted in their dream home. So she saw this conservatory, and her porch was a wraparound open, so she just had them close it. And then she had plumbing. George had he devised plumbing for the house.
Oh, yeah.
So she had a fountain. And the other nifty thing is that baseboard has a little hinge on it, so when the dirt would fall on the floor, they just lift it up, sweep it outside.
That's a good innovation.
It is.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Maybe, but
Well, they had cold heat. I'm sure the air got dry in the house.
right. So
Cattle, right? Or
6,000 acres.
wow.
And I read at the time there was, clear over there to probably Nicholas County. There was at that time there was like 20,000 head of cattle roaming around. So
Free range, yeah.
so if it didn't have a brand on it.
Yeah.
And he made his money
They just
with tallow.
tallow.
It wasn't
Yeah.
good meat, beef
Yeah.
meat. But then he had his own cattle that he devised or improved.
Yeah. Fulton that did the steamboat.
He was an engineer for that bridge because he had part of it. See, he was an engineer. He was insulated.
they built that first, and then because yeah, that was Roebling. I didn't see. I went. Yeah, yeah,
Bridge,
yeah.
the cars aren't on it anymore.
No, they had to add structure to it because the suspension it wasn't strong enough. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, we hadn't seen a picture where the boat was up there by the, I guess it was over there we saw it in the
Did you?
education.
You had
education
it up
center.
there?
Had a
That one had to be in it. So he knew what he was up against, that this house was gonna have to be built a little different than the
Hurricane.
ones in the east.
Hurricane Harvey did a damage to the house.
Oh man,
Yeah, they did.
look at that.
The roof. That is a cherry picker, they were drying a rug.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Trying to salvage it.
Because water got in. Yeah.
This
Is
is
that a
where they
reason?
entertain the family and guests parlor.
Yeah.
You can sit on the sofa and take your picture if you want to.
There, it's a cane. That's a nice cane.
I need one.
Yeah. There you get your hat.
And we'll get that. Right.
Yeah, wonderful details. Oh, yeah, get a nice
You got
photo.
the parlor doors that come
Yeah.
close and see the,
That's low. It is.
these are all the things you're supposed to look
Yeah, look at that detail. Look at the keyhole. Look at that.
at your height. I don't know where this is at.
So if you just joined, we're in Fulton, and we got a nice tour guide here. She was telling us all kinds of stuff, which is great. So here, let's look. Oh, here's the dining room. Oh, they got it decorated for the holiday feast here. Look at that.
You gotta see
What's that?
the bathroom.
Oh, okay, good. I'll check it out here. I'm just checking out the dining room here.
It's got the old reservoir up high.
Oh, above the toilet.
Pull the chain.
Yeah, you got to pull the chain. Look at that. Yeah, look at that crown molding there. It goes around to the arch. It's nice breakfast nook here, I guess.
Amazing. Well, they won't be giving tours of my house. You know?
Yeah, gracious living here. No long distance on the phone yet. Look at this. Hey, here's the kitchen. So, I guess this was
Oh,
kind
they had the
of.
dumb-
This is not the main kitchen. So the
This
main
is
kitchen,
dumbwaiter.
the main kitchen's in the basement. We saw it. They
Yeah.
used the dumbwaiter to bring it up, and this
Yeah.
just prepares it
Yeah.
before they bring it out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this is the butler's
Yeah.
pantry.
yeah.
They call that the butler's pantry.
Look at this dumbwaiter. Yeah,
You don't see the ropes, but they had. There was in the side here.
Yeah.
There's ropes.
yeah. You just pull it up and down on a pulley, and there they got oysters. Remember we saw them get the oysters in there. Yeah, they get, and they would use the shells for concrete. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, silverware.
Well, they use it for the aggregate in the concrete.
Yeah.
Concrete has to have aggregate to give it strength.
Yeah, the butler's pantry there. Yeah, thanks, Michael. There. Thanks for tuning in here. Yeah, so we're touring this. Yeah, you look. You pull the chain. It's the old like here. Oh, go up to the second level here. We check out this. So it cost $7. My dad got a veterans military discount, which is the same as the senior. $6. There's the bedrooms. Nice bedroom here. Look at the fireplace. Oh, they got the little bassinet there. Look at these fixtures, the furniture. Period 1877 Victorian style. Well, actually, it's French Second Empire. That's what they said, right? Yeah, architectural style. It's got the mansard roof. Look at that original marble there. Oh, wow. So here's gravity fed. Here's the little toilet. That's a good. Here's the sink here. See, it was very modern house. This pressure system. Look at this.
The bed.
Wow, look at that bed. Yeah, it's Fulton, Texas mansion here. Thanks, Michael. Thanks for. Yep. Yeah, I'm owning all around here. Nice.
There's some kind of double thing on the doorknobs. I haven't signed that. And this thing, I don't know where that was at.
Yeah.
There's some things on the wall. It's pretty well.
I feel like we're in Masterpiece Theater or something, you know. Look at that writing desk, yeah.
One of the old shoes, I guess.
Look at the pincushion there, yeah. For Mama.
Kerosene lamp.
Yeah, look at that lantern.
Look at the dresser, the old style type dressers.
Look at that. Look at those knobs, yeah. Hey, how you doing, everybody? Hope you're having a good Saturday here. Oh, they got a third story here. Maybe there'll be a view up there. We can look out over the bay here. There's some of the damage from the hurricane.
That's why the upstairs is that whole time. It's probably damaged yet upstairs.
So here's the view looking out. So remember we started, we were down at the fountain there. I don't know if there wasn't too many people on when I was at the beginning there. That's looking, that's the front yard here. So here it shows about the mechanical and plumbing systems that were very state-of-the-art for 1870s, 1880s. You had gravity, amazing innovations for that time period. You had a gas, yeah.
You had a gas supply. It was probably carbide. They had a generator.
Yeah.
And then it fed the all the lights in the building. So they probably went by carbide lamp. It wasn't natural. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, water up from the kitchen to the sinks and bathtubs on the north side. There was not enough pressure to provide hot water for the sinks on the south side. All the drains led to whatever. Wow.
State of Texas, and that was in 1980s dollars, which is, it would have cost even more today. Oh yeah.
And they had no way of knowing. And so then the he was really worried about the air circulation, the system, removing any carbon monoxide gas fumes created by burning gasoline. They didn't burn gasoline. Man. I thought they burned coal, but it says there gasoline.
Well, yeah.
Use light fixture
on the walls. Yeah, Michael, I asked the nice woman that was giving us a guide the same thing. I don't think it's the same Fulton that did the steamboats, but it's the same name. And this guy was an engineer, and he married into a Texas family called Smith that had a bunch of land here. Now,
that's probably why he moved down here, I guess, huh?
Yeah. And let's see here. Let's see if I can look that up there. So if you type in, let's see if we can figure out. Let's see. Here it is, Wikipedia. Okay, good. So
the Davisons purchased a house.
I built the steamboat. So his name was Robert Fulton. So Robert Fulton was the guy that did the steamboat. He was also an engineer and inventor, but he lived earlier. He was older, and so this other guy lived after the Fulton that created the steamboat. But I wonder if the name, it was the same, if they're related somehow. And I don't have time to do this on the fly. We'll look into it. I'm interested in that too here. And so we're just checking out the second story here, the Fulton Mansion here. We're in Texas. We're down by Corpus Christi. I'm here with my dad here, and we're touring all the rooms here. We were already down on the first floor. Bed removed for hurricane preparation. Oh, that's good. And hopefully we're past hurricane season now. We're almost to New Year's here. But look at this nice closet, hutch there, whatever it is. But yeah, all these amazing innovations they had. Central heating, plumbing systems, and I guess they had electricity even, which was a big innovation for this time period. We can't go up to the top floor here. They got it blocked off here, but. Yeah, Robert Fulton, 1807. So yeah, this came after that. So this guy built this much later. He lived here the late 1800s, like 1877 to like 1900 something. And he was in the cattle business. And he was actually, when he was younger, he was part of the Texas Revolution. And I think that's how he got involved with these Texas families and married into a landowning Texas. Oh, really? Oh, and that's why there's an RV park there.
It was a restaurant. Yeah. And then look at the pictures with the campers.
Look at that. He had campers.
He's on the side. Bought it for $150,000.
Look at that. Yeah, and they just used it for a restaurant. So the state actually restored it. Yeah. Wow.
Oysters in the floor used to insulate the house. Today we use materials made of fiberglass.
So there's some of the damage from Harvey.
Cool air noises. It worked to some degree. Better than nothing, I guess.
You see, that's what's in all the slats are in there.
Yeah, that's all your old
ceilings. Yeah.
Wooden nails.
Yeah, thanks for the info there, Barbara. Appreciate it. Thanks everybody for helping me out with the historical info.
They said
I can't believe they had it as an RV park.
They had a restaurant. I think the restaurant was in the basement, maybe.
They're very lucky
After the storm, they didn't want to stick money back in it, so then the state bought
Yeah.
it. They talked the state into buying it.
Yeah.
They're the only ones that had the money. Because I don't know how much it cost to restore the outside. It looked like they didn't finish the upstairs.
So I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to walk around the outside so I can document. And you can stay in here, Dad, if you want. I'm just going to walk around, do a circumnavigation of the grounds. And, yeah, survival mode. And we'll show you the grounds here. This is the Fulton Mansion here, Fulton, Texas, near Rockport. Yeah, there's the nice table setting for the holidays there. Look at the little key. Yeah. Oop. There we go. We dropped the porch here. Oh, it's getting hot already. I like this weather. Here's the front porch. Oh, this is the back porch. This is actually the back porch. Look at these live oak trees. We got like upper 70s. It's supposed to get to 82. It's so nice to get out of the winter here for a little bit. And here, let's check out the grounds. I can't believe this was an RV park. Did you see those photos? And they restored it, turned it back to its original lawn here. There's the educational center. Yeah, I didn't see any stained glass either. There's the conservatory. So let me back up a little bit so we can look how they got the supports holding up these limbs. There's like a heavy dew on the grass. We're down here. There's the Aransas Bay there. There it is. Look at that mansard roof there. Second Empire French style. French, like, kind of Second Empire Renaissance revival. Look at, but that's the conservatory. That was a part of the porch that they enclosed off. And then there's the second story. We didn't get to the third story. They had it blocked off. We went in the basement there. And that goes down to the basement. Let's go check out this fountain here so we'll get a view. Look, it looks like that pier was heavily damaged. Now the pier where we're staying at a Quality Inn. It has a pier. It's very heavily used by people staying at the hotel fishing. So if you like fishing, and you like fishing in the Gulf of Mexico, check out the Quality Inn there in Fulton. Pretty reasonable price, and you got a fishing pier. It's open 24 hours a day if you're staying in the hotel. It's easy because most of these, they're all private access to the piers there, and I bet there's other ones you can pay that you don't have to rent a hotel. But here's the fountain that they restored here. It was choppy inside. Okay, good. Thanks for the feedback there, Michael. Yeah, you get inside those heavy, thick walls, and you know, we do the best we can here. Thanks for Michael, no one watches the reruns anyway, so I'm sorry. Thanks for dealing with that. I appreciate it. You know, I would just we'll get as much footage as we can here, And if people check it out, that's fine. If not, it's always better to visit yourself. No matter where I stream, there's always technical issues, and we do the best we can. Thanks for the feedback, though. I appreciate it, and thanks for tuning in here. I should have known there's hardly anybody tuning in. It's weird. I don't usually stream here on a Saturday. Not everybody's interested in Texas content. But yeah, we always pick up people, locals, that usually find the stream, and they'll be like, yeah, I live near there, and give you some information. But here, let's check out the grounds here. So we parked over there. There's a interpretive center and stuff. But hey, look at this beautiful mansion here, Texas here. I won't be on too much longer here. We're going to be off and on all day. Maybe if the sun comes out later today, we'll maybe go out to the beach. We'll go out to Aransas, Port Aransas or something. Maybe tomorrow it's supposed to be sunnier. Tomorrow we might head into Corpus Christi. Maybe check out that aircraft carrier. I don't know. But again, yeah, I'm always torn whether to live stream stuff or to film it, because if I film it, I'm more assured of the quality, but then I got to post it and it's not live, and people like being able to do comments. Yeah, I don't know if I would call this Beaux-Arts. I would call this Second Empire French Renaissance Revival. Now, Beaux-Arts is a French style. You're right, Beaux-Arts. I'm not an architect. I'm not really that strong with my architectural styles, but Beaux-Arts would be more neoclassical. This, you see that mansard roof, you see it's almost like got Italianate elements, where and that makes it French Second Empire with the mansard roof. It's looks like a French chateau. And Beaux-Arts, of course, did come out of France as well. The school of the Beaux-Arts there. Yeah. Hey, thanks, Elena. Sorry it was choppy there, but we'll do the best we can trying to stream it. Let's check out these little gardens here. They got some gardens back here. And there's supposedly a windmill. There's a windmill somewhere on these adjacent grounds. Here, dwarf Mexican petunia. There's a little Mexican petunia there. Look at that. They got a little garden back here through the live oaks. Yeah, the house is beautiful. Thanks, Lambie T. And we'll see how much of it recorded inside the house. I know it was choppy. And yeah, I've looked into this area for a long time, and I knew this house was here. This is the first time I've been here, and it was nice to visit, so I thought I'd share it here. Hey, thanks, Atlanta, Lambie T, Michael. Thanks, everybody else. Hope you're having a good Saturday. And so we'll be here for the next 2 days. So there's Dad there. Hey, you want to go look for the windmill? Yeah, let's go see if we can find this windmill.
I'm getting hot in there, so I come outside. I think it's hot around here.
I know, it's humid. It's so humid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's go this way. I think it's over here. You think we'd be able to see it by, there's a windmill. It's like I guess their well was somewhere else here. She pointed like in this direction. We were inside this educational and history center here. But hey, there's the Fulton mansion here, Fulton, Texas. If we don't see it, we can go in there and ask her if we need to drive to it or not. I think it's right over here. Yeah, maybe it's just a little there. Maybe it's over here in this. What's that? No, maybe we should ask that woman and make sure we don't. Oh, the docent was great there. Yeah, I'm glad she found us there. She's back in there, and she was going from group to group there. Visitor parking, Fulton Mansion here. We're looking for, I'll show you some Texas cactus. If you get up into the hill country, you really see a lot of tags. But see, this is why I like this area. You got these nice residential streets that are great for bike riding. And there's some, they got the bottles here. Here's some Texas cactus here. And yeah, I don't see the windmill here, you know. So maybe it's behind here. Dad, if you don't mind, go in and ask her where that windmill is. I don't see it over here. Okay, good. So we're gonna go try to find the windmill. If we can find the windmill, we'll come back. And I'm gonna go in here and ask her to make sure we know where it's at. No, I want to ask her. I want to. Yeah, that's what, because I don't know where it's at. Like, I don't even know where to drive. Okay, good. So we're gonna sign off. I'll talk to you later here. Thanks for tuning in there. You can watch the full rerun there on YouTube. Have a great weekend, everybody. We'll talk to you soon here.